Oh, my stocks are doing bad. Everything money, so Tattoo Nutsack was bad, and the strong man guy, that sexy YouTuber, oh, he makes fun of me all the time. And now Alibaba's going up, and all my stocks are going down. Oh, I have to make a YouTube video. Wait a minute. What is this? No! Turn it off!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Bell. I'm a certified public accountant, just like Jeremy, right? Long-term boglehead investor, author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser, and lover of kicking Jeremy LaFave while he's down. Now, if you don't know who I am the Avenger. I am the angry boglehead who is sick and tired of all these degenerate losers on the YouTube space who come on here and pump a bunch of garbage stocks that went up during a stupid pandemic where we printed off money and gave out stimmy checks to a bunch of freaking clowns. And they pump these stocks and they eventually screw over their fans. And it makes me mad. Now, I've been investing for 10 years and I can see right through these freaking losers, okay? Because I know what works. You know what works? Maxing your tax advantage accounts and buying total world stock market index funds. That's all you gotta do to build wealth, ladies and gentlemen. These clowns are here to steal your freaking money. And because of that, I'm gonna take a crap on their freaking faces as much as I possibly can. Especially when their stocks go down. Because they deserve it, because they're thieving freaking grifters. And if you're watching this, LaFufu, you know it. You freaking know it, you nasty boy. I'm taking you down. Just give me time. Give me time, loser. Anyway, so Jeremy LaFave invested in a bunch of garbage stocks, and they've all recently gone down. It happens. You know, stocks go down. They don't always go up, and that's fine, especially if you buy a good company, you know, with strong financials, but there's temporary negative sentiment. Jeremy LaFufu buys unprofitable garbage stocks that only go up because basically he pumps them. Now, he has previously dissed on one of the stocks that I've invested in, Alibaba stock. Now, you don't have to buy Alibaba. And if it goes down, okay, whatever. If you believe it's a good company, buy more. If it goes up, well, maybe you should wait till it dips again. But I am a firm believer that Alibaba stock will outperform the market in the long run. It's still only a very small percentage of my portfolio. Jeremy took a massive dump on Alibaba. Let's go watch what his thesis is. And you're going to see that he's kind of changing his tune, just slightly. He's starting to warm up to Alibaba. Not because he sees anything differently about the company, but because his stocks are doing so bad that he has to deflect attention away from his garbage. Because if he doesn't do that, he's going to lose business, and he's going to end up back in the gas station where he freaking belongs, because you have no skills, you freaking loser. So let's go watch this most recent video of who's basically just grifting off Alibaba going up recently.
Well, howdy there, folks. Alibaba, good old Baba, is starting to move up and up and up. If you didn't see yesterday, Alibaba stock up over 6%. Now, this stock has moved just in the past, 15 days or so, 15, 16 days, from 138 a share to 177. So a big move up.
Hold on. Now, if you're thinking about buying that stock because it went up recently, that's a stupid reason to buy it. You should buy it because you believe in the fundamentals and you believe that its price is below its intrinsic value based on your required rate of return.
Approaching around a $500 billion market cap now, but keep in mind, although this move has been quite substantial, even here today, the stock's trading at $177.37, right? Remember, at this time last year, Alibaba was well over $300 a share. And so, being that Alibaba's on the comeback now, I want to talk about exactly what is going on here with the stock price. Why is it starting to go up big time? And what are the chances this returns to $300+ a share? So that's exactly...
In the long run, very, very, very likely. Can't guarantee it, but very likely.
What we'll talk about in today's video. Hope you guys enjoy this as always. All I ask in return is that you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Appreciate you guys being here as always. If you're looking to join us in the private...
Oh, you want me to hit the like button, LaFufu? There you go, bro.
Stock Group. We have a free 7-day trial going on right now if you want to apply for that. And basically, check out the Private Stock Group.
So you know why he's doing this free trial? It's because he's losing freaking business. All his garbage stock picks have been getting annihilated. And he's terrified of losing all his freaking money. And you can actually see him. He put himself in here right here. But that's why he's doing this free trial. So if you're able to get into the free trial, I want you to talk massive trash until they kick you out, because he freaking deserves it.
7 days for free. Check out the pinned comment down there. Alrighty, guys. So, first reason why Alibaba stock has come back viciously over the past couple weeks is there has been some Jack Ma sightings. Now, Jack Ma, just so everybody's very clear, he's not the CEO of Alibaba nowadays, but he is still a massive shareholder, and even though he's kind of disassociated himself a lot with the company over the past few years, he is still seen as the figurehead of Alibaba, okay? And so Jack Ma, this is a picture from about a week ago, he was seen in Hong Kong. This is good news, because if you didn't know, there was a time period where Jack Ma was quote-unquote missing, and it created even more distrust in what was kind of going on in China, right? And then yesterday, Jack Ma was seen in Europe. Here he is. So Jack Ma is back out and about, okay? And so a lot of folks are...
Okay, so first of all, this proves how stupid the stock market can be, because, oh, I saw a person, stock goes up 10%. Oh, the private seen this person, stock goes down 10%. That's not what freaking matters in the long run. What matters in the long run is that you're buying a company with outstanding fundamentals and that you've done good due diligence and you believe that the stock is trading below its intrinsic value. Jeremy doesn't freaking do that. All he does is basically see what's popular and then jump on the bandwagon. Or he goes and buys small cap stocks that he then pumps in his channel, which elevates the price because it has such a small market cap that even a little bit of influence, a little bit of propaganda can really pump those stock prices up. But you can see, I think Jeremy's starting to warm up to this stock just a little bit because now it's going up. He doesn't do fundamental analysis. He looks at trends. Oh, the stocks went down. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, the stock went up. Good, 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 good. You have to be consistent, Jeremy, okay? And I know secretly you're probably buying some Alibaba. Admit it.
They're looking at this as a good sign. It builds some sort of trust in a system that has a lot of trust issues right now over there in China in the business community, okay? Now, that's not all that's going on here. Check this out. Alibaba's Hong Kong shares rallied as much as 9% Wednesday following reports that Jack Ma had traveled to Europe after the release of a new chip, okay? The stock paired some of those gains. On Tuesday, Hong Kong-based publication East Week reported that Ma had traveled to Spain over the weekend with his billionaire friends and business partners for a sailing vacation. The report cited a source that could not be named due to confidentiality considerations. South China Morning Post, which is owned by Alibaba, interesting there, owned by Alibaba, later published an article reporting Ma was in Spain for an agricultural and technology study tour related to environmental issues. I had to put a laugh out loud there. Come on, man. Oh, it's like, yeah, he's on a sailing vacation with his billionaire friends, and then all of a sudden, out of the South China Morning Post, which is owned by Alibaba, it's like, oh yeah, he's in Spain for agricultural and technology study in relation to environmental reasons. Come on, man. Come on, he's just trying to live his best life, okay? Let's just be honest about that. Now,
so are you, Jeremy, by grifting off your fans.
This is big, okay? Alibaba released some news related to its cloud business over this week. On Tuesday, the company launched a new chip designed for servers in a bid to boost its cloud computing capabilities. Cloud is seen as a key part of Alibaba's future growth. Now, when I owned Alibaba quite a while back, I used to talk about the cloud business in a huge way, and I always viewed it as basically kind of like an Amazon Web Services, but just like 3 to 5 years behind Amazon Web Services.
Wait, you owned Alibaba in the past, Jeremy? Why did you sell it? If you're such a long-term investor, why would you sell such an emerging growth company in one of the fastest expanding markets in the freaking world? Did the stock go down? Is that why you sold it, Jeremy LaFufu? Interesting. Doesn't really sound like a long-term investor, does he?
And I kind of always viewed Alibaba's cloud business as becoming kind of the AWS of China over time. So cloud's always seen as a key part of Alibaba's future growth. It currently accounts for about 8% of the company's total revenue. The e-commerce giant said also on Wednesday that it plans to open new data centers in South Korea and Thailand next year to continue overseas expansion of its cloud business. This gentleman right here, he says, quote, "I see today's move as just part of a broader recovery, reverse correction, where Alibaba shares are now 30% off their lows just earlier this month, but still 35% their February high lows," said this gentleman, okay? So he obviously sees a big boost up. Now, when we look at Alibaba's numbers, they're incredible, all right? Expected to do $10.77 of EPS.
So this is him looking at the numbers. He looks at analyst estimates. He doesn't do his own due diligence. He literally trusts some freaking paid shill clown analysts, and he basically just uses their consensus numbers. That isn't fundamental analysis. You need to do your own freaking analysis and not trust these stupid analysts. I mean, look at Tesla. Every time Tesla goes up, the freaking loser analysts increase their price targets because they're freaking shills, okay? I don't trust analysts, and neither should you. Do your own due diligence. This freaking loser, "Oh, the analyst said this, so therefore it must be good." That's not how you invest, okay? You can't just trust people blindly.
Next year, which would be quite a substantial rise over the previous year. That's a tremendous number there. If we look at their revenue estimates, 25.5% revenue growth expected in the December quarter. Current year, 27.5% revenue growth expected. Next year, 19.5% revenue growth expected. These numbers are extraordinary, and by the way, 45 analysts covering this for these numbers. So when you look at the raw numbers of Alibaba and you think about Alibaba's business model, there's nothing to do here other than be extremely impressed and basically kind of want to buy the stock. The numbers are extraordinary, and here's what...
If you were a loser, unlike me, you would want to buy the stock, but I'm so sophisticated that I understand the true risks of China.
I'm about to tear him apart. Let's see what he has to say next.
What's even better about Alibaba? The valuation is so darn low. It's so darn stinking low. It's ridiculous. A forward P on the stock is 19.
Forward PE, analyst estimates, do your own research.
The trailing P is 20 on the stock. The price to sales ratio is under 4. Under 4 for these sorts of business models? Like, come on, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks.
I know, it's just too profitable, Jeremy. It's just too delicious. You can't resist.
So when it comes to Alibaba, there's no doubt, as I spoke about, several weeks ago in regards to stock, there's no doubt that on a numbers basis, this is the biggest buy in the world, right? Now, the main good thing Alibaba has going for it right now is this man right here is staying out of the way. Now, the big question for Alibaba stock, if you're wondering, is the stock a buy or not? By the way, on a fundamental base, on a valuation base, yes, it's a screaming buy, and it's been...
You see how he's starting to warm up now? He was trashing it earlier. Now he's all warm because it went up. It's not how it works. La foo-foo, la fraud. Now here's the funniest thing. Here's the most hypocritical thing. The most ridiculous thing that I see whenever Jeremy talks about Alibaba. He's always like, oh, there's so much political risk. And, the Chinese government could come and crack down on Alibaba. And it's so bad. Okay, possible. Jeremy, why did you buy Wynn then? Wynn Resorts, okay? They get like half their revenues from freaking China. The same place that you're scared of because you think the government might crack down. Oh, and what happened to Wynn? The government thought about cracking down on gambling. And the stock went down. So you say that you care about these risks and you just seem to understand them so well. But yet you still invest in other companies that are exposed to China risk. What about Tesla? Tesla also has a big business in China. What if the Chinese government decided to stop Tesla because they were crushing their competitors that are Chinese manufacturers? You didn't think about that, LaFufu, did you? Very good food company. Aren't they starting to try to sell stuff in China too? Everything he says, it just is inconsistent and doesn't make sense.
Alibaba's bad because even though the fundamentals are great, because I looked at analyst estimates, I don't do my own research, or I listen to my stupid employees or whatever. That's bad. But Wynn, which has half its revenues from China, and Tesla, which has a big chunk of its revenues from China, and the very good food company, those are still buys. Even those are also in China.
I don't understand your philosophy, LaFufu. Is China bad or is China good? Make a freaking decision, okay? Because you're inconsistent. I think he bought Alibaba. I really do. I really, really do. Because he doesn't show everything that he buys. But I think he FOMO'd into Alibaba. Now, my final thought is, for this freaking loser right here, I think he was angry or dumped on Alibaba because Everything Money supports it. All right? Everything Money exposed his stupid tattoo nutsack investment, and he got mad. How could you question an unprofitable company? And he decided to retaliate by dumping on Baba. But now I think he's starting to realize that he was freaking wrong, okay? And that the risks of delisting and China cracking down are probably not as big or probably overblown. But that's how he is, okay? He doesn't have any fundamental investing strategy. He's a freaking clown and a loser. So, I don't know. I can't dump on him forever. I need to move on, but I like kicking him while he's down because he's such a scumbag. He makes me so sick because he's the antithesis of the Boglehead way. He's the Griftus Maximus is what he is. And it freaking sickens me. I almost cursed there. It freaking sickens me. And I'm glad this fool is having mental anguish right now because of his stupid little stocks. Anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe. Don't give this idiot any of your money. If you paid him, get a freaking refund and leave his stupid little business. Buy my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon for $3. And y'all have a wonderful day. Choo!